Hello, welcome to my live. I thought today I would bring you a quick case study to entrepreneurs to really come into their healthiest, most abundant future for the sake of themselves, their own children, but then also future society. So the case study that I thought I would bring you today is me. So a bit about my journey, but this is only an element of my adventures in this space. And I thought I would start by explaining, how I came to understand how I needed to be for me, for my business, which was so totally opposite of how society at the moment is, how things run, how a lot of coaches still talk about, how we should be within our business. And, for me personally, I am a projector and a quad right in human design. I also have a huge amount of stillness running through my chart, which if none of that makes sense to you at the moment, that's absolutely fine. Human design and gene keys are energetic systems that we can use to kind of really get to know ourselves on a deep core level, DNA level, what it is that we need and how we need to be. So if you're not familiar with that at the moment, just think about a projector and a quad right and a ton of stillness being pretty much the complete opposite of how society expects us to be, how we expect, people to run their business and all those sorts of things at the moment. So I probably discovered these energetic systems and about me, who I was, what I was. About a year into my business. Honestly, from that point I thought, oh my god, I know I'm here to help people. I knew that my sole purpose was to help women to really come into this space of being able to feel fulfilled, being able to really thrive in life, in their business. I knew that that was my sole mission. However, I'd then been told that, I wasn't here to work too much. I needed to be very receptive and passive to the world. I needed to create a lot of stillness in my mind, in my body, in my days. And I thought, how on earth am I going to create this business? So I will honestly say there were a few tears, I think, at that point, thinking, what? How do I do this? So this is very much why I have set up my personal mastery one-to-one mentorship. Now, you don't need to be a projector or a quad right or have tons of stillness in your chart to work with me. What I do tend to find is that the clients that come to me very much need to kind of come into this space of slowing things down, to really open up their energy, their channels, to open up their intuition, to really open up their creativity. Stillness is incredible for opening our creativity. And that doesn't necessarily mean stillness in the body, but certainly stillness in the mind. So I often find that, you know, the women that work with me absolutely need to come into this sort of more feminine, much more feminine energy, and really coming into this slowing down space, which we do. I talk about my work in terms of, you know, we deactivate the chaos with real juicy root cause, you know, super effective modalities. And then really understanding and embodying our true magic so that we're really living our true purpose, our true fulfillment. So you don't need to be a projector and a quad right, but you will absolutely be feeling like you're stuck, perhaps you're disconnected. You know, you've probably had success within your business. You know, I had sold high ticket offers. I'd had 10k plus months, but it was all from a point of pushing and forcing rather than actually being in flow. So this is where I came into this space of really diving deep into what I would refer to as my own personal branding. So we talk a lot about branding our business, don't we? But like, who am I? How do people relate to me best? What do I need for my optimal alignment, I guess? So, you know, I now know, as an example, that if I'm trying to write creatively and it's not flowing, there is no point in me sitting there trying to make it happen like I used to and berating myself for doing it, you know, not being able to. I just have to stop. I have to get out in nature. I have to rest. I have to be still. I have to just do. I have to so totally trust in my timing, in my intuition for things to fall into place. Now, that doesn't mean, you know, we're sitting on our bottoms and waiting for success to come and smack us in the face. That's not what it's about. It's about taking aligned action, as you hear a lot of people talking about, from this space of, alignment, you know, energetically being correct for us, so that, and, you know, because I work deeply with my clients, as well on nervous system work, you know, woundings, releasing woundings, deactivating any sort of chaos that's going on for them. I need to be in my best energetic space as well. So I've just gone off on a little detail tour there, which means I can't actually remember where I was starting. You'll find this with my videos. I make no apologies for that, because detail is within my chart very much so as well. So for me, it was very much about my sort of main lessons were very much about slowing things right down, you know, really finding who I needed to be, doing that deep dive work, but actually doing all of that deconditioning work as well around all these programs of how we think we're supposed to be, you know, that deconditioning work around guilt as well, you know, all of those sorts of things. So if you are working in your business at the moment and you are feeling you've had success but you're feeling like something is off, then by all means do connect with me, because we can run a free connection call and just have a chat about where you are now, where you want to be, and actually how I can help you on that adventure. You know, how I can help you close that gap between the two. And this comes from somebody who has had to unlearn everything, unlearn so much, unpick so much, and come into this world of being in my life, you know, being me, being in my life in a very, very different way, being in my business in a very different way, working my business in a very different way. So if that resonates, if what I'm saying, you know, about finding your fulfillment, a real fulfillment in your business, in your life, you know, sorry, there's a helicopter going across or something. Really coming into that space of creating your freedom, your joy within your business, creating your ease rather than having your success through push or force. Then connect with me. My free connection call link to book something in my diary is on my bio on my Facebook page. I don't know what just fell out of the tree then. That's a bit dramatic. And if you are watching me on anything other than Facebook, then I'm on Facebook as Anna C. Rushmer. So Anna, initial C. Rushmer. So just come across and link up. Book a call and we can have a chat about where you are. I do not run any kind of hard sales tactics in my calls whatsoever. So if you're looking for that, you're looking for the wrong person. This is about connecting, seeing if I can help you, you know, me giving you some ideas about where you can, you know, make changes. And then actually, if we feel like a good fit, how I could potentially help you in my one-to-one work. So I will speak to you again soon. I hope that's helped to kind of illustrate where we can be, where we can go to. And yeah,